So I took buys on Tuesday, and it was based on, let me go ahead and put my rule set right here. So high time frame flow, we already know we're weekly. Oopsies, I didn't like it. High time frame flow, ever since we broke this level of resistance with these two candles and this two, we have been officially bullish on the weekly time frame again, which does nothing but go in flow with the monthly time frame because we see that all we've been doing since 2019 is maintain higher lows on the monthly time frame. So that's number one of the rule set. Number two, understand where you are in the fib level regarding one whether you're in the 1 hour fib level or 4 hours. So in this case, I use the 1 hour fib, right? Took it from here, brought it back up here because we saw this level right. Oopsies. Right here, right, be violated by these candles right here. So then I took the entry based off the 38.2, right? But okay, so this is where it got squirrely. I took one win and two losses, but like it was the same trade idea. I just took them on three different accounts because I'm dealing with three different accounts right now. Um, the only reason I lost the other two is because my stop loss was like here for them, right? Mind you, this was when we only had this formed. So the rule that I wasn't following that caused me to even put myself at risk, which I didn't see because I was preoccupied and not paying full attention and was not at home, was number three, right here, the supply and demand entry zone on the 8 hour and above. So if I go to the 8 hour, that day we were, that's right. We didn't have anything for a good while. So I would have had to go and based off of the daily time frame. Where are we? Right, the daily time frame. You see this based off of here. That was the only demand level that actually made any type of sense. But it was far, right? It was far, but at the same time, it's very, very valid. Because if I take this daily level, drag it all the way over here, we see that that's the one place it went to when it started breaking these lows, right? So, you know, there's a reason why I have these rules. It's taken years of refinement. I should probably just follow them. So I got away with one win because my stop loss was just low enough. And that's cool. That's all dandy. Um, and then the last, no, actually, then we have the time. Yes, it was during New York session. And then we have number five, the entry signal. I just went based off of the engulfing candle that happened here, and probably here, this one too. Um, but yeah, I should have stopped at rule number three because we were not in any level, like because I was literally, this was a moment, okay, go to the 8 hour. There's nothing that is clean and precise that can relate back to, let's see, what day was it good? It couldn't have been this level because at the time we were literally trading like above it, right? So I had to go more in the past. Like it should have either came here or back to that daily level that I had drawn. But, you know, I was like, okay, cool. If I'm going to take this, I at least have to put my stop loss below that higher low. I mean, below that demand level, which is very, very smart because, you know, I got away with one, but by like 1 pip, 1 and 2 pips, it hit my stop loss. And that's cool. That's a lesson for me. Whatever. Um, so that's that on that. Took this nice little entry and came out with profit. Now today it was a very similar situation. Again, we know the weekly flow is bullish. Our fib level, point A, take this circle off. Point A down here to point B, because we just broke all these highs right here. We are at least a 38.2. Cool. So we're good with the fib. We're at least 38.2. Now, rule number 3. Where are we regarding the do not jump on my desk. Regarding the supply and demand level. Let me go to the lowest time frame I can to use that. You see the 8-hour has something right here. Easy. Boom. 1 hour and 30-minute from the jump is just rejecting it and giving me wicks. So then we come into New York session. Cool. This is this time. Now I was on the 10-minute because I like to get my entries noise. So here we were. I took my entry after this 15-minute or this 10-minute candle right here, this 10-minute engulfing. Prices retracing, and I was like, okay, all my rules line up. My 4-hour, my 3-hour, my 2-hour, my 1 hour, they're all bullish. I'm at an 8-hour zone, easy, clear demand level, which is like, it's not even an argument. And I also pulled back enough on the fib level. And on top of that, the most important thing is structurally on the 4, 3, 2, and 1 hour all bullish. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take some entries. So I was in drawdown, of course, first few minutes, first hour, 30 minutes, but it was cool. And then one of my accounts, I passed the first phase of the firm, so that's fine. That's why I exited early. But my other 2 accounts, I'm holding ideally up until this level. Maybe we'll see what happens. So yeah, I think my rules are very, very solid. I don't think that that's a problem at this point because I have the clarity in my rules now. So it's like when I mess up, that's purely psychological. And it wasn't like that before. My mess ups would be like, yeah, okay, I'm going with the 4-hour, I'm going with the 4-hour, I'm going with the 4-hour. I'm following my rules, but I'm consistently losing still. But it's like at the same time, the smaller time frames, like the 1 hour, even if I would go to one time frame lower, like the 3-hour, I would see that the 4-hour is not even in flow with that. So that's made such a big difference. But it's not just that. It's literally every other rule too. The weekly flow, that's important. The monthly flow is important if I want to hold for days. The retracement levels, I can't just take buys at a high. The supply and demand level, yesterday, perfect example as to why that's so important. Price needs to find buyers before continuing. So yeah, let's see what price does today. There's no news today, but Trump did win yesterday, so I do expect a lot of volatility in the markets. I expect pockets to be filled to the brim these next few years, so we'll see. We will see what happens. Happy trading, y'all.